is how to draft a cottage skirt that looks like it came straight out of Pinterest. I already have the measurements written down, but I'll just be needing just the length of the skirt, which is 40, and then my hip measurements, which is 39. The first thing we are going to do is determine the length of the skirt layers. For this particular cottage skirt, I want my skirt rather to have just 3 parts or 3 layers rather. Yeah, so I'm just going to draw out a skirt representation of what I want the skirt to look like, so that it will be easier to determine the measurements of the skirt. So first of all, the length of our skirt is going to be 40, as I said before. And since I want my skirt to have 3 parts or 3 layers, I'm going to be dividing 40 by 3 in order to get them. So 40 divided by 3 is going to give me 13.33. So I'm going to write down the measurement in each part of the skirt. So for this skirt, I don't want each layers to be the same measurement for the length. I want the upper part, that's the first layer, to be shorter and the last layer to be longer. You understand? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to remove 2 inches from the top, from the 13.3, and add it to the one below, so that it will be equal. So now the top part is 11.3, the second part is 13.3, and the last layer or part is 15.3. This way, each part will have their own individual proportional lengths. Now we are going to determine the width of the skirt, or how wide we want the skirt to be. In order for this skirt to be flowy, width or the wideness of the skirts are not going to be the same. Each layers are going to have their measurements. So this is how we're going to go about it. We're going to be using our hip measurements, which is 39, to determine the wideness. So for the first parts, we're going to be timesing our hip measurement by 1.5 in order to get the wideness of the first part. So 39 times 1.5 is going to give us 58.5. Now we've gotten our 58.5. To get the second layer, you're also going to times 58.5 times 1.5. That part, which is going to give us 87.75, and for the last part we're also going to do 87.75 times 1.5, which is going to give us 131.625. So that's basically all for drafting out the measurement for a cottage skirt. Probably in my next video I'll be showing how I cut out the measurement on my fabric and how I sewed it together.